Hello, Bill Molyneux here with Bill's Wargame World. Alright, well, it's May 21st, 2023, and we're going to go through this Alamo build. And just to give you a heads up, this is Bill Molyneux's version of the Alamo. So, it's not a museum diorama. It's going to be just a miniature war game extravaganza, hopefully for historic or for Fallen. So between Derek and I and a couple others, we're hoping to have this ready for the Fallen convention in November. All right, let's go through this blue styrofoam Alamo. Start off with the front piece of the chapel is from the BMC playset, the Alamo. Now, I'm just cobbling this together, but for all things considered, I'm happy with it. We're going to have rooms. Derek is working on furniture, powder magazines, so forth. We will have a roof on this. The roof will not be caved in. Please remember, this is just a fun Alamo build I'm working on. So, as we go along on the exterior, this will be the cattle pen area. Nothing extravagant. Got to cut down all this cardboard that you see along the edges, so everything will fit together. And, of course, joint compound will be going into all the cracks and crevices. And then I'll use the Dremel and mouse tool to start sanding this all down, probably outside. Otherwise, my whole basement will be covered in a blue dust, bluish green dust. Now, the gatehouse, after looking at Mr. Mark, the famous artist and diorama builder for the Alamo, his gatehouse in his paintings and everything are this height roughly, from what I could figure. I had it much higher, another 2 or 3 inches high, so I trimmed that down. Coming along here, as you can see, I've carved some windows. I got to put a like a porch on this building and a staircase. And once all this brown cardboard is trimmed off, I use that to hold all the pieces in place while they're gluing. Now, this piece here is very special. This belonged to Jerry Lanigan, a great wargamer, fantastic fella, very much involved in the Facebook group of our No Stress Wargaming site. And anyhow, this was given to me from his estate, and I'm working it into the Alamo. So Travis will be here along with a Jerry Lanigan figure. Coming back this way, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at. I'm doing a lot of different projects in my world. I got to get this thing done. I might be moving it into another room. And for playability's sake, it's going to be on multiple 6-foot tables. I think 2 sets of 6-foot. I haven't quite worked it all out yet. But I got to get this finished and completed because I have another project in the works. And hold on, I'll show you what that is. Alright, in Bill's crazy world, you go big or you go home. I work for General Mills. One of our sayings is make your displays big or go home. You know, I know all wargaming figures are awesome and wargamers are all awesome, but everything is 6mm and 10mm and 12mm. Everything's been getting smaller. Well, I'm going to have a 54mm scale Fort William Henry. I'll be gluing each of the bastions down. These will each be glued down. This is a huge bastion, by the way, and I got several of them. Printed by the great Josh Warliff. with his Magic 3D printer machines. The figures will be my French Indian War figures that the great Jim Shaw, the greatest painter in the world of Gettysburg, painted for me. And I'll have to do a little bit of work on these bastions to get them glued down. I'll probably be using liquid nails. And because of gluing the styrofoam, I can't melt it with E6000. Alright, well, a lot going on. I'm going to finish up with, if you're following my board game donation giveaway, the Crazy Goober game giveaway, June 3rd, we're going to be at a museum with the Wargame guys, and we're going to do the drawing at a museum for free games for several museums across the East Coast that carry my games, such as the French Indian War Volumes 1 and 2. Alright, well, I have to get some yard work done. I have to get over to Jerusalem Mills and deliver some board games to them. And I have to get to Lowe's and pick up more blue foam. So, on this Sunday morning, I'd like to say stay safe, be kind, be courteous, and if you're miniature wargaming, go big or go home in 54mm. Come on, laugh, life is short. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.